Flat biscuits? Dense dough? Oh, don't you worry. We got tricks to fix it all because we have Biscuits' secret weapon, Miss Carla Hall.
Oh, wow.
I'm the biscuit girl's secret weapon.
Pull up a chair and get ready for a good time with Michael Symon, Carla Hall, and Clinton Kelly. Let's get into it.
We also have the adorable Clinton Kelly.
Okay.
I am Michael Symon, and today's show is all about biscuits. Now, as someone that has a Southern mother-in-law, I know the importance of making a good biscuit. And trust me, over the years, I have learned a ton about it from watching Carla Hall. So I am excited as always to watch your biscuit prowess today.
And you know what? You know what? So I use the same recipe, but a lot of times I will learn a different technique from something else, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to incorporate that.
Yeah.
And as I was thinking about this, and I do my drop biscuits, I was like, why am I not putting the biscuit dough in a muffin tin so they're uniform? You know, so little things like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. So you've been making biscuits for as long as we have known you,
Yes.
right? And you've been
Yes.
like watching other people make biscuits and tasting their biscuits. So you
Exactly.
have basically taken all the best tips from every biscuit maker you've ever witnessed in your life. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's what I'm trying to say.
But I think the key statement there is you never stop learning.
Yeah.
That is exactly it. And so your recipe may not change, but maybe the technique, maybe I will show you something that you didn't know that will make your biscuits 2% better than they were, and you absolutely love your biscuits.
Yeah.
So that's what this is about, those tips. So in here, I have all of my dry ingredients. I have flour, I have salt, baking soda, baking powder, a little bit of sugar. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of shortening. And that could also be coconut. It could be coconut oil. It could be like a lemon oil. Like I've been overseas and I couldn't find this brand.
Carla, could it be like lard or beef tallow?
Lard, beef tallow, anything fat. So you know how biscuits get hard? They cool down. They become weapons. They get hard.
Yes, they can, yeah.
So
what causes that?
I tend to use a fat that is soft at room temperature. So just adding a couple tablespoons of that will get rid of that.
Okay,
So
makes sense.
in addition to, it's like, people are like, oh, I do all butter. Like, yeah, that's great. But you know, it's like a butter cake versus an oil cake. An oil cake is more tender than an all butter cake.
Yeah.
Like, you know, pound
Right,
cake
right.
versus like a birthday textured cake.
Yeah,
It's
right.
because oil versus butter. So if you mix them, so this is really quickly, so that's the first thing. So if your biscuits are getting hard, just add a couple of tablespoons of like shortening, even like oil, that is fine. A flavored oil is fine. You know, I've done lemon oil, I've done like a walnut oil, so that's it. Then the next thing, I grate my butter. And if you don't have a grater, you can do you can use a peeler. So this goes in. My butter goes all in, and then I toss the butter shards in my flour to separate them. And then you're going to press. So you're going to press and sort of cut your butter into that flour so they make these little flat pieces. The butter has to be cold. Why does the butter have to be cold? Because go
your
ahead.
hands are warm, right? Well, you don't want it to melt. Is that what you're saying?
No.
No. What? Tell me why.
So
I got the answer wrong.
Well, no, but that's all. Those are all right.
Okay.
But you want your butter cold because butter has water, and so if the cold butter in the biscuits, the water it will evaporate, and it will, it will boil. So the water gives you the lift. The steam from the water and the
okay.
butter gives you the lift.
Gotcha.
Yeah, steam.
All right.
Okay, so we
I
flatten those
think you
pieces.
did a good job. Good answer, I didn't call it.
Okay.
answer.
But all right. But my point was, right? You want the you want the like
refuses to be
layers
wrong.
of butter
You want
in
layers
there,
of butter.
right? Because if it gets too warm,
Correct.
you're not going to get the layers.
You will not get the steam.
Yes.
Yeah, but
So-
what Carla's saying is the layer of butters is what creates the steam,
Yeah.
which creates a light biscuit.
Okay.
So, yes, you were right that your warm hands melts the butter.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
That's all.
better
That's
now?
really all I wanted to hear.
All I really do is officiate. I am the official.
All right, so in this, I have another quick tip. I'm using buttermilk, full-fat buttermilk. A lot of times you can't find full-fat buttermilk, but you'll see low-fat buttermilk. But I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. Is it milk or what? I mean, is it margarine milk? What is that?
Yeah.
So if you have low-fat buttermilk, adding a full-fat sour cream or laminated will give you this beautiful consistency. Do not think that you can put lemon juice in milk and get buttermilk. That is, no. It's just no.
It's just sour milk.
It's sour milk, and you've just soured it, but you're not getting the texture of it. So it goes in here, and I'm going to sort of add my buttermilk. I'm gonna hold back.
Carla, Liz makes her mom's recipe not a lot of times, but sometimes just with Greek yogurt.
Yep.
Because it's what we have in the house,
Yep.
you know.
And it's perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The consistency is the same, I feel. The taste is a little different, but the consistency.
Well, that's it. Anything sour, anything, you really want the fat. And so the dough is going to look a lot wetter than you think it should look. Why? Because we're gonna do these folds. But let's say this is all the time you have, right? You don't have time to be doing all the folds and everything, but you have this muffin tin. So you're gonna spray the muffin tin. And then you want everything to be the same size. So now I'm gonna divide this dough in half.
So this is a drop biscuit technique, but
yes.
baked in a muffin tin.
That's right.
Got it.
And that way it will be the same size and it looks a little more finished than it might look if you were just dropping it on a sheet pan.
Yeah, it seems like they'll cook evenly. You don't have to worry about one, measuring exactly this way. Yeah.
Little
So it
things
goes-
like this, I think, too, they just make life a little bit easier for people at home.
Yeah.
This is a billion years ago. I was watching the Rachel Ray show one day, and it was around Thanksgiving. It just was on at the house, and she made stuffing in muffin tins. And to that point, I'd never seen it. Like,
Right.
I'd never seen someone do this 20-something years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I am doing that this year. And I did it, and now I always make a regular stuffing and one of the muffin tins because everyone in my family liked having their own individual muffins, and it was so much easier to just throw them in a muffin tin and make them.
I would imagine you also get more crispy bits that way,
Which is
right?
why everybody
Or
likes them.
crispy bits.
Yeah.
It's like the brownie in the brownie pan.
Yeah, but
Right.
like I've never seen a muffin in a cupcake pan, but it makes total sense to
Total
me.
sense.
Yeah. So there you have it. So this is just your drop biscuit in the muffin tin. Okay, so this goes into an oven at 425 degrees or so. You know your oven. Now, let's say you want a laminated biscuit. So really taking advantage of those layers and the cold butter. So now I'm gonna use a sheet pan and a little bit of oil. The oil goes on the sheet pan because I like the crispy bottom. It could be butter, it could be any kind of fat. Now, on my surface,
I didn't realize we were getting biscuits 2 ways today.
Oh, it's a double
ways.
biscuit.
Double biscuit.
So here I have my surface. I'm gonna spray a little oil very lightly. You see how wet the dough
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
If I put down flour and this dough went on the flour, it would just pick up all of
Suck
the
it up.
flour,
Right.
And then it changes my ratio. But back on the board, I'm gonna add some flour and now I'm gonna wipe away the excess so I have sort of
The
just
flour sticks to the fat on the board.
Yes. And then if I want a little flour, then I come down like this. So now I have
It's trickery right there.
trickery. And so I took my dough and divided it in half. So I went it half so you could see it as a drop biscuit in the muffin tin, and half that this is how I usually do my dough. But you may not have this time. So now I'm gonna do a little flour. I don't use a rolling pin because I really want my biscuits to be really light, and sometimes people press too hard, and you don't really want that. So then I have a bench scraper. Now, I used to fold, right? Now, I saw somebody online, and they were cutting it into thirds. I'm like, that is super smart. Thank you. I wish I remembered your name, but I'm menopausal, but you know who you are. Okay, so thirds, like this, and now you're gonna
stack them up. Yeah.
and you don't have to worry about all that folding.
Great.
Take this, turn it 40 to 45 degrees, down again. So now all of those butter pieces, you're stacking
Stacked on top of each
yes,
other,
you're
yeah.
doing all these turns.
Have you ever? One of the things I hate judging on shows, but like sometimes like when I host like on 24, and I'm sure like when you've done all the different baking things, like I always love it because I always see a chef or someone do, I learn something on every show.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of great because you're like you're kind of like at the front of a stadium and you get to watch people that are masters of their craft and you always pick little things up on the show. So like a lot of times when people say, I don't learn anything from competition shows, man, you should pay more attention because there's a lot of cool stuff happening, just at a fast pace, a
Yeah, it
different
is very
pace.
fast. They cut them very different.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick,
We'll make this fast, we promise.
if you're watching us on YouTube, hit that like button right now. Don't wait.
And subscribe. It's free. It costs you nothing. $0.
If you're on Spotify, follow the show. Apple Podcasts, follow. Anywhere you listen, follow.
We are the Chewed Up Show, part of All Chewed Up channel.
And we are everywhere. So if you found us,
Subscribe. Tell your friends and family. It's free. There's no excuses.
Like, subscribe, follow.
do it.
You may have noticed some of the boards and plates we're using. Those are all from Frontgate, including some from my very own collection.
They've got everything from outdoor furniture to decor to entertaining essentials, all made with quality, comfort, and style in mind.
And since most of it is designed in-house, you can't find their pieces anywhere else.
Frontgate, thanks for making our spread look so good.
For more information, go to frontgate.com.
So look, I do this 3 times. So
Okay.
you can probably, you can see now, you can actually see some of those layers.
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
for sure.
If you feel like you need some more flour, just put a little bit down. Now, pressing again. And now I am done doing the turns or cutting the dough into thirds.
The cutting of the stack really, it makes so much sense because when you fold, on the edges, you're not getting the layering.
right.
It's
That's
just
right.
curving around
Just
the
a
sides.
curver.
Yeah, yeah.
And sometimes you have that shaggy dough initially, so you're working so hard,
Yeah.
right?
That's a good trick.
Great.
So
That's really good.
here I have my dough. Now I like straight edges, so I go back and I cut the edges to make them really clean on the sides. But this is not trash.
And you'll still get the rise on the sides, even though you're cutting it like that. 'Cause, yeah.
So I'm gonna go right down the middle. And then if your knife gets sticky, just put flour on it. Tap out the excess. Boom, boom. So here's another trick for you. So I've pressed it. Now I'm gonna flip it over. The bottom has a little pinched edge, but by flipping it over, I get that much more height.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Yes, because I was thinking when you were cutting this, I was thinking about the biscuit cutting because you know a lot of times you see people like
they
put the
twist
biscuit
it.
cutter and they twist and that seals it and you don't get the rise. But the fact that you flip this over means that the little bit of it that is sealed is on top, so everything beneath it is going to rise.
And by flipping it over, and I rushed this, but you can tell that the definite shape is already there.
Right.
Like, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
So-
good square.
Yeah.
These pieces, I don't squish them up. This is still a viable biscuit. My scraps, I stack. I may stack them. I may turn them into each other, and then flip them to the side, and then because that's going to be
And then
like
just
a
keep
turn.
making biscuits out of those. Oh, nice.
And this is called the granny biscuit because I feel like this is the biscuit that Granny would have touched the most, and I wanted that one.
Aw,
So we have that.
excellent.
All right. So then these go in the oven,
Okay.
425, and I want you all to see the biscuits that we have here.
All sorts of gorgeousness right there.
All sorts of gorgeousness. And so look at this. So you see here the drop biscuit. You're not going to get the layers, but you are going to get like the still soft
Do we
inside.
have butter around?
I know.
Do we have any town?
Butter, jam,
Honey.
honey. And then look at this one with the layers. And so when you go into
yes.
this one, it's a very different
Yeah, very different
experience.
experience.
Yeah.
Let's taste.
I don't, it's so interesting to me. Like, I mean, I obviously don't think there's a right or a wrong, but this is such a good lesson because exact same recipe, and if you would show these to most people, they would think they were 2 very different recipes because of the way the interior of the biscuit looks.
Thank you, Allison.
Thank you, Alvin.
Thank you, Alvin.
I mean, they don't need butter, but
They don't.
No.
I just want some butter.
Or, I love honey.
I love honey too.
Where do we keep the knives in here? You
Oh,
think I
down
would
here.
know?
This one, Carla, to me, even though again same recipe, tastes more buttery.
Yeah. Yeah.
The layered one.
100%. Because you know you're getting butter, basically 3, 6, 9 layers
Right.
of butter. And this one is just wherever those butter pieces are.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got like a butter pocket. So good. Oh,
Yeah.
one recipe, 2 techniques,
Oh,
both
man.
delicious.
Really delicious.
And y'all, you can mix in any kind of flavor, but I hope that these techniques help you to make a better biscuit, to make a better muffin, to think about butter in a particular way, to think about how to build those layers. And also, making things ahead. These freeze beautifully. Let me just say this last thing. I would bake my biscuits, then freeze them, and then I never bake the dough. Rarely are they gonna turn out right because your freezer isn't gonna freeze hard.
Got it.
Bake them, freeze them, put them out, and then put them in the oven, like 200 degrees.
As I'm grabbing a name for, my other just quick thought is, this one I would like better as a biscuit for a sandwich. This one I would like better for biscuit for breakfast.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Nick, play,
Yay.
hit my music. Nick, hit my music.
Yeah, you are the fan of the day.
Fan of the day. Oh, and look at this. Because I picked it. This is why. Magic happens sometimes. Because everything great comes from Ohio. We got our fan of the day is Carol from Columbus.
Carol from
Ohio.
Columbus.
Now, Carol, I know that you probably just want me to give you this special gift because of our Ohio connection, but
Carol,
I'm
I want
gonna
you to say that
include-
to our faces.
I'm going to include,
Tell it to our faces.
I'm going to include my 2 friends, and we are going to give you a very special personal message that we will be emailing to you. So thank you, Carol.
Thanks, Carol. Well, this is a great episode. Lots of fantastic tips from you, Carla Hall. Loved every second of it. Have a fabulous day, everybody. Bye.
Chewed up.
Thanks for tuning in to Chewed Up, and thanks to our sponsors Fresh Direct and Frontgate for making this show possible. New episodes drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. To subscribe, snag recipes, and dig into all the extra fun, head to allchewedup.com or just click subscribe to Chewed Up Show on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Now go and make a mess in your own kitchen.